Hello, welcome to Math 213, Math for Elementary School Teachers, Part 3 at BMCC. I'm Gary Parker. Hopefully you remember me. Here I have my cute little Math for Elementary School Teacher notebook. Definitely going to need a notebook this quarter to keep track of stuff. Super important. So make a pretty cover and then put stuff inside of it, like the schedule for the course and your notes. Outline what you read in the book. Homework problems. So here we have the home page, and it's going to be set up by weeks. There'll be a reading assignment for each week, sometimes one, sometimes two. The chapters that we're going to cover this quarter, it looks like we're going to cover about one section per week. The reading assignment needs to be done first thing, so like Sunday, Monday of the week, get that reading assignment done. If the reading assignment isn't done by the deadline, then you're not going to get credit. I just have to emphasize enough. The reading is important, especially because we don't get to meet face-to-face, and I'm really sad about that, so I'm sorry. After the reading, we'll have activities, and there'll be at least one activity for each section that we do. Sometimes there'll be more than one. Like in this case, section 1's got a lot of different kinds of graphs, and so I decided to break up the activities and homework based on the types of graphs. So we got the basic graphs, and then we have a histogram, which is a little more complicated graph, and then a scatter plot and trend line, which is a little more complicated than the basic ones. And I'll have videos to accompany each of the activities and to cover the reading, and those will appear in here. Keep in mind this is a new book for me, and I have not taught this class before online, so I got a lot of videos to make. And I'll be making those weekly, so you'll just have to wait 1 week at a time to see stuff pop up here. So the structure of the class is reading and videos, and then activity, interactive homework. And then toward the end of each week, there'll be a special activity called Share Your Work. So the other activities, you just turn that into me. Feel free to work with each other if you can find a way to do that remotely. And then the Share Your Work is an activity that is going to be shared with everybody. So that's a discussion forum. And this one is going to be build a scatter plot and trend line, and I have a little video to accompany this soon. And you will post here, reply your work. And so for a lot of these, you're going to write stuff up on paper and then take a picture of it, and then you can upload that picture or attach that picture in your reply here. You might want to type up a couple of things about it, but it could be everything self-contained in your picture. That just kind of depends on how you end up doing it. Once in a while, I'll ask for a spreadsheet, or we'll use some geometry software later called GeoGebra. So it could be a computer file that you'll upload here also or attach. So it'll be a combination of drawing things on paper and taking a picture and uploading them, maybe typing a few things up, and maybe a file of some kind from a spreadsheet or some other software. And then after you hit reply, you'll get to see what everybody else posted. So if you're the first one to post, you won't see anything but yours. And then for every person that posts after that, you'll start seeing them. But you don't see other people's replies until it's in there. And I'm going to put mine in there too. So you'll see my version of this. And I'll usually have some kind of sample. And again, there'll be a video to go with this too. Still working on videos. Then there's going to be at the end of each week a little forum to write about what you learned this week. So come up with at least one thing that you learned that you think you got a good handle on, or maybe it's something you're still struggling with at the end of the week. Those you'll get to see ahead of time. So you might come here and see there's already 5 posts in front of yours. I also would like you to look at the other posts of your classmates and make a comment. And so you'll just be able to reply to their post. So at the bottom of their post will be a separate reply button. And it's got to be a useful comment. It can't just be like, oh, good job, I agree with you. Right? That's not meaningful. It's nice, but it doesn't help. So you have to be a little bit more specific. So if something was nice and useful and good, why? What exactly was the good thing? Like maybe you liked the way they structured their histogram, or if somebody struggled with something, you could point out a video that was helpful, or a place in the book that was helpful, or a homework problem that would help them with the activity or whatever they were working on. So your feedback needs to be productive somehow to your classmate. That takes some getting used to, and I'll do my best to help you out with productive comments. There's a syllabus. Please read the syllabus. It's in here somewhere. There it is. And it just talks about how things are going to be a little bit different, down with the method of instruction, the expectations, and how the homework works. And again, there'll be the reading assignment with some writing reply to each other. There's the interactive homework that we started using last term, and then there's the math activities. And there'll usually be at least one activity that is just to me and another activity that is going to be shared with the rest of our crew. I'm worried that our lives are disrupted too much, that meeting 3 to 5 or 3 to 4:30 Monday and Wednesday might be not possible for most of the class. I don't know yet. We'll see. So my plan is I'm not going to do any live lectures much. It's just going to be pre-recorded stuff, and then every Monday and Wednesday at 3 o'clock, I'll do a question and answer session. If you can't make the 3 o'clock session, then we'll find another time. So I have a link to my weekly schedule here, weekly calendar, and so you can look up other times that I'm planning to be online, and I'll have those in there. So I'm still working on that too. But for now, we'll have this, and I'll post a link to the Zoom session soon for tomorrow, for Monday, the 6th of April. Let's see, is that everything new here? I think that's the main stuff. So welcome to this new world. I miss you guys. I wish we were working directly together, but at least I'll get to see you video-wise occasionally. And you'll write to me often, I hope. You'll hear a lot from me every week. Take care, do good math, stay well. Bye-bye.